Hi guys. Hold on. Alright guys, my friend was texting me, but my bad, but I was at my grandma's house and this is the view I have. And this story takes place at night. In the forest, basically, um, deer like to walk around back here. See how it's a forest and there's grass down there? Basically, there's also this area too where it's right here. It's just out of frame. You can barely see the green on the bottom. There's grass that goes around her house out back, and there's a deciduous forest, deciduous trees over there. This is a pine forest, little different, but you see deer walking along there, and I have seen some weird deer messed up. Maybe not as messed up. Something weird. It was not a normal deer. But also there was like noises coming from over here. There's a few YouTube videos that sound pretty close to what I've heard, but basically I heard noises out here. I thought I had a picture of this near nighttime, but I guess it didn't. But see this view? I sometimes go in these woods at dawn, where you can see the highlights of the trees in the sky, but you can't see the ground at that time. This is also in the Appalachian Mountains. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all a different picture now. Another Google image that says what I see sometimes. It looks off. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Here's another one. This is one that is a little more disturbing. See, it's not really a normal deer. His eyes are on the front of his head. Predators have that, deer don't. So yeah. Also, this could be a some type of deer where it's the deer is rotting while it's alive from a virus, a zombie virus. Either way, it's still scary to have these in her forest. That's what I think is in her forest. Last image. This also, not I think. This looks pretty edited. You can kind of see the lighting's off, but I don't think this is what was in the forest. But still, this would still be extremely scary. But this also matches up with the sound of this. Apparently, whatever made this was a deer, but I don't think any deers make this kind of noise. Just listen.
Over here, looks like it's holding some water. Huh?
So yeah, that's what my grandma said she heard in the forest. I'm gonna play a sound that I personally heard while I was at her house for a week. Okay, completely unrelated to this story. I was looking for the sound. This is also interesting. I would say it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna find the sound now. Alright, this is what I feel like I heard. Yep. But this time, when I heard it, you can hear the crickets in the video, right? Well, the crickets stopped chirping or whatever they do. They just completely stopped when the noise, for me, when I heard the noise, it just stopped. It went dead silent. And then there was a stick that snapped out in the forest. Here, hold on. Also, the stick sounded like a heavy animal did it. I'm also not gonna keep yapping, but that's all the video is. Well, quick summary. Her basement flooded. Her grandfather clock went off. The motion sensor light went off and on. Something fell in the living room. Nothing was on the ground when I went there. And her computer turned on. That's the video now. Bye.